Hey boys and girls, so this week you are going to be working on an underwater self-portrait. So if you remember, a self-portrait is when you make a picture of yourself. That can be by painting, making a sculpture, taking a picture, but for it to be a self-portrait, that means it's a picture of you. So you guys are going to try your best this week to see if you could draw yourself under the ocean and you're swimming. And as you can see, I've made my hair kind of crazy here because my hair would not be perfectly straight. It wouldn't be down. I'm under the water, so my hair is going to be flowing. And then I also added some other details to make it look like there are fish or little sea creatures that are going to be swimming around me. So take a second, look at the next slide. I have some other examples of student work that you can see just to get some ideas for what else you might like to put underwater with you in your self-portrait. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So when we start with our self-portrait, now I know a lot of you are going to say you don't know how to draw yourself, it doesn't look like you. That's okay. My self-portrait does not look exactly like me, but we want to try our best to just still make it look like you as close as we can. So for example, I know I have dark brown hair, so of course I'm going to color my hair brown. I'm not going to draw myself and color myself with blonde hair. So think about things like that. What color eyes you have, what color hair you have, also what color skin you might have, and the rest of the details we'll just try our best with. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with the bottom of the paper where our shoulders would be. Now I'm just basically going to draw step by step to guide you guys. You may have to draw some of this stuff a little different just to make it look like you, but we're just going to try our best here. So I'm going to start with the shoulders, and I'm going to go up to the neck. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Shoulder and the neck are done. So now I'm actually going to switch to my pencil because there's going to be a few parts that I need to erase. So once I find my pencil, I will continue from here. All right, got my pencil. So I'm going to try to press really hard to make sure you guys can see it. We have a few things that we need to draw, and when we get to certain points, you're going to want to use your pencil too, because there are certain things that you might need to erase. And again, this might be a little tricky for you guys, so you may want your pencil just like if you don't like something, you can easily change it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the shape of the face. So it's like making a U. If you have a really pointy chin, you might want to make your chin more pointy. All right, so I have my line there. And then what I'm going to do is start with drawing our snorkel. So let me bring this paper back. This is the snorkel. This is the piece that when a diver will go underwater, not deep sea diving because you have different equipment for that. But if you're just going not very low under the water, you can go under, breathe with this for a little bit, and then you have to kind of keep getting air. So this would be our snorkel. This is what's going to help us breathe, which is why there's bubbles coming out. So we're going to start with the snorkel. So around where the mouth would be, I'm going to make a shape like this. And then it's going to be like a backwards J. So it's going to come up. Do the same thing on this side. You want it to kind of be the same width the whole way. All right. So this is one of the spots where we need to erase. I'm going to go ahead and erase this line inside. And I want to just connect these two here. This part right here is what we would be putting to our mouth. So it's not actually our lips. It's part of the snorkel. And then we also want to erase this line right here. All right. And then here, we're going to just draw an oval shape. All right. So the next part we're going to do is the mouth. So you just want to make a shape kind of like this for the top lip, and then go down for the bottom. You don't have to do them very big. Remember, we have that piece in front of our mouth, so it's not going to show our full lip. All right. Once you have that, we're actually going to go ahead and start to do our goggles. So we're going to make these bigger than our head. We're going to go around, come down here, go up a little bit, back down, and then over on this side. Here's another spot. We're going to erase this for now because we want the goggle part to be kind of wide, so we won't actually be able to see that part of our face. So now I'm going to go around. Kind of want to make it the same size as I keep going all the way around. If it gets a little too close, just erase it. Or if it gets too far apart, you can erase that too. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to have my nose just kind of sticking out here. It's inside of the goggles too, so water isn't getting inside. And then it's like a football shape for your eyes. Okay, like that. Again, if your eyes are not exactly the same size, erase it. Try your best. You can always take your pencil like this. I put the point to this side. I put my finger where the eye ends. And then I take it over here and I can see they're just about the same size. That way you can tell if they're even. If not, just do that measurement and it will help you to match them. Shape like that with a circle in the middle. Shape like that, circle in the middle. And then I'm going to add some little eyelashes. I know the boys always complain about having to do eyelashes, but remember, everybody has eyelashes. You don't have to make them very long. And then eyebrows. So you can just simply go like this, or you could draw the shape and make it thicker and color it in as you go. That can help you too, whatever works. Okay? Plus you're going to be coloring over with color pencils or whatever you're using, or tracing with your marker. So we're also missing our ears. They're just going to be sticking out here. Don't have to make them very big. Just going to make a little line inside just to look like the part of our ears. And then next up is your hair. So here I have, we'll just say girl hair since it's much longer. You want to think about if you have really long curly hair, you might make more of a shape like that. If you have straighter hair that's really long, your hair might go all the way up to the top of the paper. Just wiggle that line a little bit. If you have bangs, you might do something like this to show that. What I'm going to do now is kind of demonstrate boy hair. Now, a lot of you guys have really short hair. Some of you have a little bit of a longer style. So I'm going to just try to do something like that. So I know the features may look like a girl, but I'm going to demonstrate boy hair just so the boys can get an idea. All right. Remember, your hair underwater looks totally different than it does when you're out on land. So boy hair, just pretend it's like maybe spiky. If some of you boys have like longer hair, it doesn't all have to be spiky. Some of these lines can be curved. All right. And then maybe I would come over here and just like make it go like that to look like a little part. All right. And I could keep it like that. You can make it longer, you can make it shorter depending on how long or short your hair is. So here I pretty much have all of the features of the face. We don't have to get crazy with details, but now you're going to think about what you are wearing. So girls, you can make yourself a bathing suit. Boys, you can put, sometimes boys wear those swim shirts. If you want to do a swim shirt like that, you can put a vest on, like a life vest if you want to do that. That's helping you swim. Whatever you want to add here is fine. So just to show you again, I made a bathing suit. Whatever you like, however you want to decorate it is fine. One other thing we need to add are bubbles. They can just be different sizes. Remember, they're going up. Bubbles will float up. They're not going to go down. So add yourself in some bubbles. And then what you need to think about, and think about those pictures that I showed you earlier, some of the creatures that you would see underneath the ocean. You could have octopus, seahorses, any kind of fish, turtles, whales, even a shark if you want to be adventurous. So think about all those things that you want to add. So just like I started drawing with the marker, at this point I would continue to go back and trace, get everything traced, and then once you're done, you can go ahead and get everything colored. As usual, it's up to you guys what you want to use to color. Colored pencils, crayons, markers. I used colored pencils for this. When you have everything done, just don't forget to take a picture of your work, and make sure you post it in Google Classroom, or you can always email it to me as usual. But I can't wait to see how all of your self-portraits come out, and I'm looking forward to them. I think they'll be pretty cool, lots of fun. So yeah, have fun guys, and just don't forget to send them to me. See you later.